politically offensive comments online could be given internet ASBOs to block them from social media sites like Facebook and Twitter. It comes as a new poll suggests more than a third of British people think anti-Semitism is worse now than 10 years ago. In 2013, 535 anti-Semitic incidents were recorded. A year on, that number more than doubled to 1,168, the highest ever recorded. Well, Sky News has been to Salford in Greater Manchester and spoken to members of the Jewish community about their experiences and fears over rising anti-Semitism.
Well, in general, we're quite tense because of everything that's going on in the world, and we do feel it, here and there, and we're very aware of what's going on. And just this morning we woke up, just to take my kids to school, and I saw like 5 policemen, right in front of my house. And apparently during the night there was an incident. They drew a swastika in front of my house. No, it's very unrelaxing. You worry, you're constantly worrying the whole time. The worst thing is that when you do the school rota in the morning, you always worry in the back of your mind when you leave school, hoping that there'll be no incidents and everything's okay. Our history is that we're prosecuted and we're sent out of nations and countries. And, wherever we are, we know we're not guaranteed that we're going to be there for good, because even though you have peaceful times, things can change in a minute.
My friend's sons, only last week, they put on we've got a closed group on Facebook, that his son went for a job interview in Manchester. I don't know who the firm was, and I don't know what the job was, but he was told in the interview that he would find it very difficult to get a job dressed like that. And he had a suit on. He said, "What's the matter with the way I'm dressed?" He said, "Not that, it's what's on your head," because he was wearing we call it a kippah, the skull cap on his head. And the insinuation was that they wouldn't employ him and he'd find it hard to get a job. I was talking to one of my friends recently at a bar mitzvah evening, and she was saying she felt out of all the countries in the world that here is the safest place to be, but it depends where you are. I wouldn't want to live in Bradford, for example.